About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And starting this one, Chris Sale. What do we have on him?
Big time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
Ready to go? Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Outside low. And away we go this afternoon. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Two now. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 2-2. And down on strikes. And that's the first out. Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Sale, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. And that misses. And the count is 1-1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Way inside. And that is low for ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Next to hit for the Nats, James Wood. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Cruz over at first with 1 away. Line drive, base hit. The throw to third. He's in there.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything. Really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. Base hit. On to third. Save. A run comes in on the play.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Here's Josh Bell. Fastball for a strike.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
First and third, 1 down. In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. Sale ready. That one missed.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
And now it's Luis Garcia. In there at the knees. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Got him. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab, Mackenzie Gore.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. The pitch. And that one upstairs, ball one. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Fouled off left side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Next offering misses down and away. Caught him looking for the K.
Bell just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder, Jurickson Profar. One out, bases empty. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. 2-0. Profar gets a piece there. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here comes Austin Riley. And that one is downstairs. And that is ball one. Profar stands at first with one out. On the outside corner, and it's 1-1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
He's got it, and there's two away. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Matt Olson stands in now and watches strike one. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Good eye in that spot. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Braves strand one, and it remains 1-0. Second inning set to go. And now the switch hitting catcher, Keibert Ruiz. Ruiz measures 6 feet even, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. Sale back to work. And the slider just misses. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty is his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. He'll do it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
Anyways, Rusty's got a good zone, very good on the corners of the plate, but he'll give pitchers a little bit above the letters and below the knees if they're earning it.
Jose Tena digging in for the Nationals.
Whoa.
And a pitch.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Gets down, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. So up next, Jacob Young. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Here's C.J. Abrams now. He's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Marcell Ozuna. That's in there. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That K is his third of the game.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Just missed. One down, base is empty. Late swing fouled off. Albies started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. He did not go around. The 2-1. Swings through that.
2-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Sean Murphy in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Two outs, base is empty. And that's in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that just misses.
1-2.
And that one upstairs. Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back at Truist Park, new inning getting started, and now the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. Here's a rocket out to left. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Now around second, going for third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So digging in, Dylan Cruz worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. And there's a ball.
1 ball, no strike.
And Sale deals. Abrams, the lone runner, stands at third with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Oh, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And now, James Wood, 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Go back to DC.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
1-1.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Left field. Profar settles under it. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He's in to score on the sac fly. It's 2-0.
Oh, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That one misses, and that's ball one.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Next offering is in for a strike. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that extends the inning.
Everything came together for him. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. One run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Nationals 2 and the Braves nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Jared Kelnick. Ball one there.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Late with the swing there.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Upstairs. Ripped on a line. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play. So a great diving catch, and that was only possible because of the route he took to get there, right, Chris?
Yeah, StatCast shows us just how efficient that route to the ball was. In fact, that's about as good as it gets. Pretty much a direct line to it, and perhaps he was a wide receiver in a different life. I don't know, but man, great job to hold on all the way through the dive as well. No fumble caused by the ground.
Yeah, the lefty with the 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Foul ball still 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Michael Harris II. Right through there for a strike. One out and a runner at second. And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. A single his first time. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. One left for Atlanta. And they're down 2-0. Back here in Atlanta, all set for the start of the inning. And here is Luis Garcia. First pitch just misses.
Well, these Nats doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Sale delivers. Sia strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Grounded out his first time. First pitch, and he just misses. Just missed. That misses, and it's 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
So a man at first. Jose Tena digging in for the Nationals. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. Fly to left his first time. Fastball for a strike. And now it's even up. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Dylan Lee getting loose out there. Number 63 also throwing. Ball to strike. The pitch. Pulls that one foul. Two on, 1 out. And that's outside. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Top half of inning number 4. To first, might be 2. Olsen tossed to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit. No errors and 1 left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Nationals 2 and the Braves nothing. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Austin Riley. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
The 0-2. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. And they've got their first run. It's 2-1. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Here is Matt Olson late on that fastball.
You just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Ozuna in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering in there for a strike, and that is strike 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you get a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
The 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Got him swinging on that pitch away to finish him off, but everything early in the at-bat was in tight. Really challenged him in there with some competitive pitches, not letting him get his hands extended, but of course that eventually opens up the outside part of the plate, and he just wasn't able to adjust.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So here's Murphy now. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Albies off of first with 2 away. Fouled off down the right side.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
And no one can get there. Albies makes the turn at second. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score and they've tied it.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Jared Kellner next up for the Braves.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
And that one fouled off.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Fastball is outside. Fastball for a strike. And now it's filled up.
That's a really good take.
Orlando Arcia in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 outs. That one to first. He takes it on his own. They limit the damage here. They get 2 and draw even again. We're headed to the 5th. We are tied 2-2. We go to the top of the 5th, and now here's the Nationals leadoff man, C.J. Abrams. Sale back to work. Abrams, an all-star a season ago, 24 years old. He's playing today in his home state of Georgia. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1.
1 strike.
That one missing inside. On the ground to third, Riley. Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now Dylan Cruz. He is struck out and he is walked. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Up now for Washington, James Wood. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Runner on the go. Throw to second, and great jump.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Coming on Profar. He's there. He's got it. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next to hit, Nathaniel Lowe. That catches the corner. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. And that's downstairs. And the count even 1-1. Line drive. And a base hit. The run comes in from second. It's 3-2. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
I feel like I've seen more balls, and this is speaking as a former outfielder, former center fielder, but more balls in this game just out of the reach. Sometimes the angle's not great. Other times, just got to give credit because the hitters hit the ball really hard. It jumped off the bat. But one thing we do know, these warmer temperatures are very, very favorable for the hitters.
So runner at second, 2 down. Josh Bell at the plate now. First pitch misses.
Sometimes pitchers work him backwards, starting with the breaking ball, but it's a tricky approach. He almost wants to bait you out there to throw that stuff to start the at-bat.
That one hooked foul. Next offering in there for a strike. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that is that. One for the Nationals on this RBI double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back at Truist Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
At the plate, Michael Harris II.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
On the ground. Over to Lowe.
Yep,
2 up, 2 down. Here's Profar down. 1 for 2. And that's off the outside edge. 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 strike.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Man, he
One
really
ball,
sells
2
the
strikes.
changeup with that arm action.
That one
No,
just
that's a
misses,
ball.
and the count is even, 2-2. Missed
Okay.
inside with the curb.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit. So here's Riley now. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
The 2-hole hitter showing so much versatility, understanding the situation, gets on base with 2 out to bring possibly the best hitters in this lineup up to the plate in this inning.
And that's outside. Ball 2. Action in the pen down there. Lucas Sims getting ready to go. Number 68 getting cranked up as well. Two outs.
Ball three.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Next offering in there for a strike. 3-1.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And that's in for a strike. And it's a full count.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Mackenzie Gore departs, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Pitching change here, Lucas Sims.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
First and second, 2 outs. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. And that one fouled off. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Fastball is outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Off the mark there, and the count is 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Dylan Lee.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game, and now up for Washington, Luis Garcia. 0 for 2 in this one. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
And a swing and a miss.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Got him looking. One away.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That's off the mark. 1-1. Activity in the bullpen. Daysbel Hernandez appears to be getting loose.
Give it to him, Gray.
And a 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that is a good eye on a pitch down low, and it's 2-2. And that's outside.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Jose Tena. He's 2 for 2. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Reaching for it, makes the catch. So they go quietly there. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Nationals 3 and the Braves 2. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. And it's even up to Ozuna.
1-1.
Fought off foul.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And a swing and a miss. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Albies, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That's a strike thanks to the sweeper. The Braves down by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's in the dirt. Right center field. Out of here. He circles the bases, and we are starting over. It's 3-3. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Sean Murphy. That clips the corner. Up and in, ball one. And that's downstairs and outside. That one misses, and that's ball three. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Hard on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Now it's the right fielder, Jared Kellner. That one's upstairs, ball one. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. The 1-1 is fouled off. Center field. Young makes the grab. That is the inning. Braves get one on the big fly. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Pierce Johnson. Now, Jacob Young. And there's a foul ball.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And he drops it down the third baseline. It's safe at first, a bunt single.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
C.J. Abrams now at the plate, 1 for 3. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. Gets the outside corner with that one. Right side, dive, and he's got it. From his knees, the throw. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Just a beautiful play right there to get it out. He dived to make the stop. Then a nice feed from his knees. Knew he didn't have time to get up and make that throw. The throw beats the runner. That's that internal clock working.
Next to hit for the Nats, Dylan Cruz. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Strike two.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That missed by a lot. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Johnson throws over, and he's back in there. 1 away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Next pitch is outside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
James Wood in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. This one bashed to left center, on its way, and that one's out of here. He muscles that one out of here. And the Nats have the lead. It's 5-3. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
One down. Now the left fielder, James Wood. There's a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Inside. And 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the air out to center. Harris racing after it, but not going to catch up to this one.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Low stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Wood at first, 1 gone. Pickoff throw. Wood dives back in safely. On the ground to second, might be 2. And he can't come up with it. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Pierce Johnson done for the day. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Number 63 takes over on the mound.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Next is the designated hitter, Josh Bell. 0 for 3 in this one. On the ground right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is late, and now they have runners at the corners. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Up now for Washington, Luis Garcia. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Runners at the corners with 2 outs.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now 5-3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Derek Law.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here's Orlando Arcia. The shortstop takes the ball.
You know, these Braves, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
And that is out of play. And strike two.
2-2.
That misses. Ball 3. Good job to fight that one off. And he grounds one to the right side. Garcia slings to first, so they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And a foul ball. Ground ball up the middle. Abrams on the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Profar climbs in on that left side. Swing and a miss. That's off the inside corner, and now it's even 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. So now 1-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Just misses. 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That's off the mark, and now it's 3-2. Austin Riley would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Three and 2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing here this half. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Nationals 5 and the Braves 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th, and now the catcher comes up to him. Keibert Ruiz. That
One ball,
misses.
no strike.
Ball one. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
1-1.
In the air to left down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Got him swinging.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Slapped foul. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. Hard hit left side. Two up, two down here in the top of the eighth. Two outs, base is empty. And now up for Washington, Jacob Young. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
One strike.
And delivers outside.
One ball, one strike.
Outside. And a count 2-1.
2-1.
Ground ball to the right side.
That's foul,
And
that's
that's just foul. Two outs. And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Washington, and it remains 5-3. Jose A. Ferrer taking over on the mound.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Here's Austin Riley. He's already homered in this game. Ferrer, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Swing and a foul straight back. In the dirt, and a count 1-2. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Jorge Lopez looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Next offering way off the plate. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a key out leading off the bottom of the eighth. Matt Olson up to the plate. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. That one the other way. Brings it in. And a couple of quick outs.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Down in order go the Braves. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Aaron Bummer.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Back to the top of the order. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, C.J. Abrams. just missed. Movement in the bullpen. Angel Perdomo, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Dodd warming up as well. That misses the zone. Yeah, that's ball 2. And the sweeper misses. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Next to hit for the Nats, Dylan Cruz. He delivered in a big way back in the 7th, Singy.
Absolutely, a 2-run shot that really looms pretty large in this game right now.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Ball misses. Throw to third. Safe. Riley tosses to first. Now one gone in the 9th. Here's the left fielder, James Wood.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
There's a strike. Abrams takes his lead at third with 1 away. Next offer in there for a strike. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Low stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swing and a foul out of play. On the ground to third. Whips it across. And that is that. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. It's the Nationals 5 and the Braves 3. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jorge Lopez.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And there's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swings and chases a low one there.
No ball. 2 strike.
And that's in the dirt. Now 1-2. Rip towards third. Over to Lowe. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Now in for the Braves, Sean Murphy. Outside. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Young brings it in. 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Jared Kellner next up for the Braves. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
2-run game, a 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. On the ground, and this should do it. And that'll do it.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting.